Hi everybody, I hope everyone's doing well. This video is going to be a product share of dupes and I am very excited to share these with you guys. I haven't done one of these videos in so long, and second, it will be dupes for some of my favorite holy grail or high-end products. So if you guys are interested, do stick around. So the first one I want to share with you guys, and it was really the first one that I noticed this morning, and all of a sudden all these other products just started popping out, which I knew were dupes for some of my high-end products. So this is a lip gloss product, and the holy grail product that I have is the MAC Dazzle Glass Cream and Gone Romancing. And I'm very excited to share this with you because this is actually limited edition. I believe I can't even remember which collection anymore, but it's limited edition, I think 2 collections back. It's one of my favorites, and it is a purplish lilac tinge with silver shimmers to it. And I wanted to reuse one of my Revlon Color Burst lip glosses, and I pulled this one out. This is Orchid, and it has exactly the same finish or feel to it. The MAC Dazzle Glass Cream looks a bit more purplish, and Orchid is just like a pinkish purple. And I'm gonna swatch them for you guys to show you guys. The 2 swatches right here, and the Revlon actually does look a bit more pink, but the finish is very similar when you actually have them on the lip. This is the Revlon in Orchid, and it has silver shimmer undertone to it as well. I think that's what makes them very similar. And this is the Dazzle Glass Cream in Gone Romancing, and I'll show you guys the difference in the wand. So this is how Gone Romancing looks. It's this purplish lilac, and this is how the Revlon looks. And this one is just a doe foot applicator. So this is how they both look side by side. The next ones are all cheek products, and I'm gonna begin with Chanel. And I'm so excited to actually share some Chanel blush dupes. These are powder dupes. One of my all-time favorites is 65 Especial, which was from last spring to 2011, this spring. And this is the shade right here. It's this one right here. It's like a matte peach. It's a true matte peach. And the dupe that I found for that, it's also a limited edition, but I find that I still find this quite a bit in Manila. This is from Majolica, Mallorca. It's the Puffed Cheeks in OR 302 or Orange 302, and it's a peach matte as well. And I'm gonna put that side by side for you guys. So this one is the Chanel, and this is the Majolica, Mallorca. Majolica Mallorca looks a bit more pigmented and a bit like a darker peach, but on the skin they both translate the same way. They both give you the same glow and the same finish because they're matte. So I'm just gonna swatch it really quickly for you guys. So the one on my pinky finger is Majolica Mallorca, and the one on my ring finger is the Chanel Especial, and you guys can see that they're both very, very similar, even on my fingers. And I'm gonna see if they actually translate on the palm of my hand. So this is them right there, and they are exact dupes to one another. So the one here, the shorter one is the Majolica Mallorca, and the longer one is the Chanel. The next dupe is still Chanel, and this is another Chanel limited edition blusher. This one is in Pink Explosion number 64. This is from fall 2010. It's a beautiful bright pink. And a lot of people have described this as similar to Rose Turbulent, which is a long discontinued Holy Grail limited edition blush. And the one that I find this very similar to is a MAC Mineralized blush. This one is in Dainty. It's one of my favorite MAC blushes. And it's also a bright pink, cool toned pink. This one just seems a bit lighter on the pan. And I'll show you guys both side by side again. This is the Chanel, and this is the MAC. The MAC looks a bit lighter, like I said, but on the skin, they translate almost exactly the same in terms of the level of pinkness or the shade of pink it gives you and the glow it gives you. So I'm gonna swatch that for you guys. So the one on my pointy index finger is the Chanel Pink Explosion. Biggest finger is Dainty by MAC. So on my finger, the MAC one actually looks a bit more of a peach pink, and Chanel's looks more of a bright pink. But I'm gonna swatch it in the back of my hand if I can still find room. So these are the two right here, and Dainty looks a bit lighter and a bit more of a peach pink, and the Chanel Pink Explosion just a bit more pigmented and a bit more of a true pink, but very, very close finish to each other. The next product is still with Cheek Products. It's a Nars blush. It is Dussault or Douceur. This was limited edition initially when it came out, but now it's part of their permanent line. It's a muted rose, dusty rose, and the dupe that I found for that is by Tarte, and it's the Amazonian Clay Longwear Blush in Exposed. So this is the Tarte. This is the Nars Dussault. This is the Tarte Exposed, and the Tarte just looks a bit more pigmented and a slightly bit darker, but they're both matte and they give almost exactly the same, just a rosy natural finish to the cheeks. On my pinky, this is the Tarte, and on my ring, this is the Nars, and I can attempt to still find room in the back of my hand. So these are very, very close actually. Kind of natural finish, matte, rosy, dusty finish to them. These kinds of blushes are very beautiful if you just want to wear nude cheeks with very smoky eyes or very pigmented lips. And the last dupe, it's still a blush product, but this now is a cream blusher product. This is my holy grail peach cream blusher. This is from Illamasqua. It's the cream blusher in Rude, and this is how it looks. It's a very bright looking peach on the pan, and my dupe for that is the NYC Blushable Cream Stick, one of my favorites as well, in 644 U Plaza Pink. So this is two of them side by side, and I find that peach blushers are just the most flattering, especially on my skin tone, just to brighten it up. So this is the NYC, and this is the Illamasqua one. The NYC just looks a bit more of a pink peach, but the Illamasqua is truly like a peach, I guess. But they're both very similar, and I think they're amazing. The NYC is just a great dupe, even in terms of finish to the Illamasqua. So that is my share for this video. I hope that was exciting and interesting for you guys, as I find a lot of dupe videos and dupe shares very exciting as well, especially if you can't get your hands on some of the regular Holy Grail or high-end limited ones. I think they're amazing shares. So I hope you guys found that interesting, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day or a great evening.